Hello and welcome to the Quever channel. I am Jason, your host. Is it worth it? Is it worth it me having a car? Is it worth me having the hassle of a car and that? Yes. I love my safe space here. I love being in this house. I love spending time with you all. I've worked very hard to create coping strategies to allow me to survive and live within my limitations. But I'm in the very real position in my early 50s of looking towards a future where I may never leave my house except to go to the doctors or the hospital. And that sucks. Disabled people don't want to be stuck at home, but sometimes the challenges are insurmountable for getting past that barrier. As you saw from me being in that, having to, when I left the house to go to the thingy, how much it messed me up for 48 hours and how it affected me. This is not a shake it off, or you'll get used to it. I've left the house probably about 30 times in the past 4 or 5 years. If having my own vehicle let's put it in perspective, as someone did to me, that if I get the higher level mobility and I decide not to spend it on a car, that's an extra sorry, I just got to work it out. An extra almost £10,000 over 3 years. That could buy me an awful lot of technology, couldn't it? But the problem is this. Me leaving the house at the moment is such a massive undertaking. It is. I'm going to war with myself. When I get inside an Uber or a taxi, has the driver been drinking? Did he get enough sleep last night? Has he checked the ambient temperature? Has he adjusted his driving to cope with the ambient temperature? Who sat in this back seat before me? Were they ill? When was the last time you tested the seatbelts? When was the last time you tested the brakes? Does he know where we're going? What if does he have defensive driving training? What if terrorist attack? Does he have any plan in place to deal with it? What if there's a nuclear attack or an EMP attack or an accident on the road? Does he have a fully kitted out first aid kit? What if there's an alien invasion? Does he have a survival kit? Does he have a food and water in the back of the vehicle? Yes, I know how irrational some of those thoughts are, but these are thoughts. These are what-if scenarios that run through my head when I leave my house. Those scenarios is just one tiny part of the issue. We're not looking into the triggers, the issues, the panic attacks, the anxieties, and everything else. But if instead of that car being stranger danger, being safe space, being part of my home, you damn well know I'd know exactly when my car has been serviced last. You damn well know I'll read up every little tech spec on the car and I'll know its abilities, its limitations, what it's good at, what it's not. You know I'll know exactly how far it can go with its charge. And I'll have so many backup situations, systems and coping strategies built around the car and around its space and around its boot and everything that I will be able to not see it as leaving my safe place. Yes, to start with, could probably spend the first 6 months of owning that car just sitting in the back seat, just going out there for a couple of hours a day and spending time in the back there and setting it all up and planning it all out before I even ever leave where it's parked. Is it worth it? Oh, yes. Even if I only go on a journey once a month, if I get to leave this place without it destroying me, if I get to go to a hospital appointment and I can sit in the car park and be safe instead of waiting inside there. When I used to go to hospital appointments, I used to talk to the nurse there, and I used to give him my phone number, and then if this hospital was overwhelming me, I'd go and hide in a room. I'd find out if there go in a spare room or something out of the way and she'd call me like 5 minutes before I was actually going to be seen, not the hour before that I'd have to sit out there and thinking. So I'd be able to sit in my car till 5 minutes before I was going to be seen. Is it worth it? Is it worth the hassle of me knowing that I'm going to have to go to the local, that I'm going to have to visit a few times, different car makers and check things out to make sure they feel right? Yes. Holy shit, yes, it's worth it. This opens up an entire new avenue of chances and future for myself. And I will go through hell for this to start with. Yes, I will. But it's worth it. So this is Jason for the Quiver channel. I hope you're all having a wonderful day.